My name is Chezrin, and today I will be sharing with you how you can register for the RECA training. Go onto the Ethi Expert website at ethiexpert.org.za, followed by the training tab. There you can complete your registration with the supporting documents being your CV, letter of support, motivational letter, and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go. Motivational letter and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go. Motivational letter and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go. Motivational letter and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to
And Ethnic Expert provided us with a supportive and collaborative learning environment, which allowed us to grow personally and also grow professionally. I leave this training very confident in my research ethics administration skills. And I am hoping that colleagues, when you see the adverts, you are able to take up that opportunity. Believe you, not just for me, also for my institution, I feel that we have benefited a lot from this. It's something which looks small, but honestly, if you count, if I'm counting the knowledge that I gained, this was a very big thing for me. So I would like to thank you, colleagues, Ethnic Expert for this, the facilitators, also my peers. You guys were very welcoming. You were very, it was easy to engage with all of you. So thank you so much, colleagues, and I hope we see each other. Facilitators, also my peers. You guys were very welcoming. You were very.
I want to appreciate the efforts of our well-renowned facilitators from different backgrounds. To mention but a few, Izuchukwu Okafor from United States, Maria Hinges from Spain, Roslyn Sekem, among others. Finally, I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis Combe, the CEO of EthicsPart, and Chefrin for a wonderful job. Not forgetting Meg Rishitindo, the executive. I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis Combe, the CEO of EthicsPart, and Chefrin for a wonderful job. Not forgetting Meg Rishitindo, the executive. I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis Combe, the CEO of EthicsPart, and Chefrin for a wonderful job. Not forgetting Meg Rishitindo, the executive. I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis Combe, the CEO of EthicsPart, and Chefrin for a wonderful job. Not forgetting Meg Rishitindo, the executive. I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis
Hi everyone. Hi, am I audible?
You are audible. Good day.
Good day, RECA. How are you? Hi everyone.
Very well, thank you. And how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Am I audible?
You are audible. Good day.
Good day, RECA. How are you? Hi everyone.
Very well, thank you. And how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Am I audible?
You are audible. Good day.
Good day, RECA. How are you? Hi everyone. May I kindly ask that you join either on Zoom or on YouTube, but not both at the same time as it is causing an echo on our end. So just in case you joined on Zoom and YouTube simultaneously, may you kindly please choose one. Thank you.
My name is Chezrin, and today I will be sharing with you how you can register for the RECA training. Go onto the Ethi Expert website at ethiexpert.org.za, followed by the training tab. There you can complete your registration with the supporting documents being your CV, letter of support, motivational letter, and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go. Motivational letter and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go. Motivational letter and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go. Motivational letter and proof of payment.
And Ethnic Expect provided us with a supportive and collaborative learning environment, which allowed us to grow personally and also grow professionally. I leave this training very confident in my research ethics administration skills. And I am hoping that colleagues, when you see the adverts, you are able to take up that opportunity. Believe you, not just for me, also for my institution, I feel that we have benefited a lot from this. It's something which looks small, but honestly, if you count, if I'm counting the knowledge that I gained, this was a very big thing for me. So I would like to thank you, colleagues, Ethnic Expect, for this, the facilitators, also my peers. You guys were very welcoming. You were very, it was easy to engage with all of you. So thank you so much, colleagues, and I hope we see each other again. Bye.
I want to appreciate the efforts of our well-renowned facilitators from different backgrounds. To mention but a few, Izuchukwu Okafor from United States, Maria Hinjos from Spain, Rosalind Zekem, among others. Finally, I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis Combe, the CEO of Ethics Part, and Sheshwin for a wonderful job. Not forgetting Mekuri Tindo, the Executive Director of African Bioethics Network. I therefore encourage all research ethics committee administrators all over the world, most especially in Africa, to take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you.
My name is Chezrin, and today I will be sharing with you how you can register for the RECA training. Go onto the EthiExpert website at ethiexpert.org.za, followed by the training tab. There you can complete your registration with the supporting documents being your CV, letter of support, motivational letter, and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go.
And Ethnic Expert provided us with a supportive and collaborative learning environment, which allowed us to grow personally and also grow professionally. I leave this training very confident in my research ethics administration skills. And I am hoping that colleagues, when you see the adverts, you are able to take up that opportunity. Believe you, not just for me, also for my institution, I feel that we have benefited a lot from this. It's something which looks small, but honestly, if you count, if I'm counting the knowledge that I gained, this was a very big thing for me. So I would like to thank you, colleagues, Ethnic Expert, for this, the facilitators, also my peers. You guys were very welcoming. You were very, it was easy to engage with all of you. So thank you so much, colleagues, and I hope we see each other again. Bye.
I want to appreciate the efforts of our well-renowned facilitators from different backgrounds. To mention but a few, Izuchukwu Okafor from United States, Maria Hinjos from Spain, Rosalind Zekem, among others. Finally, I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis Combe, the CEO of EthicsPart, and Sheshwin for a wonderful job. Not forgetting Mekuri Shetindo, the Executive Director of African Bioethics Network. I therefore encourage all research ethics committee administrators all over the world, most especially in Africa, to take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you.
Yes.
My name is Chezrin, and today I will be sharing with you how you can register for the RECA training. Go onto the EthiExpert website at ethiexpert.org.za, followed by the training tab. There you can complete your registration with the supporting documents being your CV, letter of support, motivational letter, and proof of payment. You can email all of these supporting documents to training@ethiexpert.org.za. I'd like to share with you the experiences of the previous participants. Here you go.
And Ethnic Expert provided us with a supportive and collaborative learning environment, which allowed us to grow personally and also grow professionally. I leave this training very confident in my research ethics administration skills. And I am hoping that colleagues, when you see the adverts, you are able to take up that opportunity. Believe you, not just for me, also for my institution, I feel that we have benefited a lot from this. It's something which looks small, but honestly, if you count, if I'm counting the knowledge that I gained, this was a very big thing for me. So I would like to thank you, colleagues, Ethnic Expert, for this, the facilitators, also my peers. You guys were very welcoming. You were very, it was easy to engage with all of you. So thank you so much, colleagues, and I hope we see each other again. Bye.
I want to appreciate the efforts of our well-renowned facilitators from different backgrounds. To mention but a few, Izuchukwu Okafor from United States, Maria Hinjos from Spain, Rosalind Zekem, among others. Finally, I want to appreciate the efforts of Francis Combe, the CEO of EthicsPart, and Sheshwin for a wonderful job. Not forgetting Mekuri Tindo, the Executive Director of African Bioethics Network. I therefore encourage all research ethics committee administrators all over the world, most especially in Africa, to take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all well. We are about to start this wonderful program in celebration of our cohort of 2025. Okay. I'd like to introduce myself, Jasmine, and Narata, if we can stop the video. I'd appreciate that so we can start the program.
Training. Go onto the EthiExpert website at ethiexpert.org.
Thank you very much. My name is Amakwao, and I will be your MC for these events today, and I would like to welcome all of you this afternoon. So let's kick off. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, facilitators, graduates, and colleagues. It is my great honor to welcome you to the RECA graduation ceremony of 2025, proudly hosted by EthiExpert. Today we gather to celebrate a remarkable achievement, the successful completion of an 18-week intense journey of commitment, growth, learning, and collaboration. The RECA program, which stands for the Research Ethics Committee Administration, was designed to equip professionals with the essential knowledge, attitudes, and skills required for the effective management of research ethics across Africa. Since its launch in March 2025, this program has brought together 14 amazing candidates, of which 13 fully completed the program. These graduates came from different areas and parts of Africa, namely Malawi, South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Uganda, and Nigeria. Led by 9 international facilitators from across the continent and beyond. This program embodied excellence, inclusivity, and the commitment to ethical research leadership. So today is more than a graduation. It's a celebration of professionalism and the shared vision of strengthening the research integrity in Africa. Today we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but your dedication to the ethical leadership and research management. Now, before we start the program, I think it is needed to start with a couple of house rules. Okay, Jasmine, or Lerato, if you can please pull up the house rules on the screen, and I'll take our guests through them. Cool. The first up.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. First up is our cameras. Please keep your cameras off for most of the ceremony and only turn your camera on when your name is called or when delivering an address. When your camera comes on, that is your moment to shine. So fix your hair, smile, and enjoy your spotlight for that moment. Next, microphones. Unless you are speaking or called upon, please keep your microphone on mute to avoid any background noise. We'd love to hear from our wonderful speakers and guests, rather than hearing the cattle in the background or the neighbor singing along to her favorite song. Use your full name in the Zoom display so that we can address you accordingly. Now, this is all about celebration, but let's ensure we celebrate respectfully. We can applaud, we can react, we can cheer for one another, but let's keep the comments and reactions positive and professional. If your Wi-Fi misbehaves and you suddenly freeze mid-celebration, don't panic. This is all part of the online experience and we're all doing this together. You can reconnect, restart your laptop or computer. And if you're still experiencing technical issues, please reach out to our co-host. They will be able to assist you. But kindly note, when you reach out to the co-host, please send them a private message and they will support you in resolving your technical issue. Now we have a wonderful speaking chat. The speaking chat is for engagement. Please feel free to drop a congratulatory message, clapping emojis, or a few words of encouragement. But let's keep it positive and professional as well. Think of this chat link as your digital applause zone. But in all seriousness, let's try and avoid side conversations that may distract from the program. Let's stay engaged during this program. I'd love for all of you to be with us throughout to the end. We have a wonderful online photo session, and I'd love you all to be part of it. Recording notice. Kindly note that this session will be recorded for internal and promotional purposes. By participating, you consent to being included in the recording. Now, the most important rule of this program. Graduates, guests, please enjoy it. To our graduates, this is your moment of achievement. Celebrate, smile, indulge in this moment. You've worked hard for it. Thank you, everyone. And with that, let's officially begin our celebration. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and warmly welcome our distinguished guests, speakers, and the Ethic Expert team who put this all together. Once I call your name, I'd like to ask that you put on your camera so we can see your lovely face, and keep your camera on until I stipulate that you can put your camera off after the introductions. We are honored to be joined by thought leaders, facilitators, and champions of ethical research who have each played a key role in advancing research governance and capacity building across Africa. Join me in welcoming Mr. Francis Gombe, who acts in the capacity of the CEO of Ethic Expert, whose leadership and passion continue to drive the mission of strengthening ethics and integrity in research across the continent. I would now like to introduce you to Ms. Corleen van Rooyen, who acts in the capacity of the COO of Ethic Expert. She's a dynamic leader whose operational excellence and commitment ensure that initiatives such as the RECA program run seamlessly and with impact. I would now like to welcome Dr. Rita Vasachi, a respected researcher and thought leader in the research governance and ethics management, who will later speak on the critical role of RECA in research management. It is my honor to welcome Mercury Shitindo, one of our accomplished facilitators who has guided participants throughout their RECA journey and will share insights on RECA training as a tool for enhancing competence. Mercury, please put on your camera. Thank you. Cool. I guess you can please leave your cameras on if I've called your name. And we'll be taking a photo afterwards. Thank you. And our honored keynote speaker and guest, I am so privileged to welcome Professor Ike Ayuko, a renowned ethicist and scholar whose work continues to inspire the next generation of ethical researchers and administrators worldwide. Prof, please put on your cameras for us and welcome. We also extend a heartfelt, so if we can take a photo of all our guests, and then you can now put off your cameras. Thank you very much. We also extend a heartfelt welcome to all our international facilitators, partners, and colleagues, as well as our incredible graduates joining us from all 6 different countries. To our graduates, when I call out your country of origin, kindly put on your cameras for me as well. The 6 countries that participated in this program, I'm pleased to announce, are Malawi. Please put on your cameras, graduates from Malawi, if you're with us. Okay, we'll move on. South Africa. Okay. I see you guys are camera shy, eh? This is your moment. Put on your cameras. Come on now. Come on. Cool, thank you. Mozambique. Do we have Mozambique in the house? Okay, we'll move on. Zimbabwe. Graduates from Zimbabwe, you can put on your cameras, please. Okay, we'll move on. It seems like our graduates are shy. Uganda. Okay, and lastly, Nigeria. If you are here with us, please kindly put on your cameras. There we go. Cool. Your collective presence makes the celebration truly meaningful. Let's take a virtual moment wherever you are to give our guest speakers and graduates a warm round of applause, virtual applause that is, and appreciation. Okay. Now let's dive into the program. It is my honor to welcome the CEO of EthiExpert to open up officially with opening remarks. Mr. Francis Kombe, kindly join and put on your camera in order to present your opening remarks. Thank you.
I hope you can see me. I hope you am loud and clear. Can you all hear me?
You are.
We can hear you. Thank you, Francis. It's your moment to shine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I really don't know where to begin because this is really, really a moment for me. It's very humbling and a great privilege to be here today. I've seen this journey from day one, from the first step to this end. And I think all I can say is it's a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, and our guest of honor, I want to take this opportunity to really first thank you all for making up time to attend this very important event. I will say today we gather here to celebrate a very significant milestone, not just to you as individuals, but to your institutions and the research management institution as a whole. We stand at a point where innovation and integrity are all intertwined. They are at an intersection and a very important intersection for that matter. And we want to recognize the important role that research ethics committee administrators play in not just running research ethics committees to run efficiently, but also to safeguard the ethical standards and the welfare of research participants. Your dedication to uphold the principles of respect, integrity, and responsibility ensures that our research is not just to advance knowledge, but also it protects the rights and the welfare of all research participants. In a world where ethical dilemmas are the order of the day, and we're increasingly experiencing study designs that are more and more complex, your commitment to ethical oversight is really, really important, and I can't overemphasize that. So as we honor your individual achievements and the advancements that you are making today in promoting the knowledge that you have gained, let us also look forward to the challenges that lie ahead of us. Together, we will continue to foster an environment where ethical research flourishes and where the values of transparency and accountability guide our decisions. I want to end there and say congratulations to all of you for such a remarkable achievement this far, and let us celebrate your hard work, your commitment to ethics, and the positive impact that you are going to make towards the research enterprise. Thank you very much, and welcome you all to this beautiful event. Thank you.
Thank you, Francis, for that lovely opening to this program and this wonderful ceremony. I would now like to call on a respected voice in the field of research and governance. Speaking on the critical role of RECA in research management, please join me in welcoming Dr. Rita Visagie.
Good day, colleagues. What a wonderful opportunity to be with you today. I am super excited and thank you for this opportunity to then address you on the critical role of Research Ethics Committee administrators in research management. And let me just say that you are all very esteemed today. Good day to the distinguished guests, our lovely MC, the fellow board members that might have joined us, colleagues, and above all, the proud graduates of the first cohort of the RECA training program. As an 8 or 9-year-old child, walking with a neighbor's tame monkey perched on my shoulder along the dusty roads of a tiny town in the Northern Cape, I could never have imagined where life would lead me. Back then, my world was small, simple, and filled with curiosity. But I never in my wildest dreams thought I would one day be here at this very moment as a research manager addressing you. Since I loved animals, I imagined myself in a white coat, saving injured creatures, making a difference that way. I believe many of you can relate to this. Perhaps you too stumbled on a career in research ethics administration and management almost by accident. Yet here we are, proof that the most meaningful careers often find us rather than the other way around. Perhaps in truth, we were always destined to be drawn to a field that sits at the intersection of knowledge and justice. We became the custodians of integrity, the stewards of fairness, and the gatekeepers ensuring that the pursuit of knowledge never comes at the cost of human dignity. In essence, we act as the bridge between knowledge and justice. Today, as we celebrate this first cohort of Research Ethics Committee administrators, or RECAs, we are not only marking a personal milestone for each of you, we are witnessing a collective milestone for the research enterprise across our institutions, our countries, and indeed our continent. You are playing a critical role in the future of science and by extension in shaping the future of the next generation. To demonstrate this, I want to share 3 ideas about RECAs with you, and I just want to let you know those ideas are not from ChatGPT, they are actually my own. RECAs are central figures in the architecture of research governance. That's idea number 1. Secondly, they embody ethical stewardship. And thirdly, they are responsible for shaping their own professional futures through lifelong learning and embracing opportunities for professional growth. Let us now unpack these ideas. Central figures in the architecture of research governance, RECAs are professionals with unique competencies that bridge science, policy, and humanity. Research management has, as you know, undergone significant evolution over the past 2 decades. We've transitioned from paper-based submissions and siloed committees to digital systems, harmonized protocols, and the adoption of artificial intelligence, all while collaborating with networks of professionals to shape ethical standards globally. In that evolution, the role of the Research Ethics Committee administrator has become indispensable. You are truly the heart of research governance, keeping its values alive and its rhythm steady, ensuring that committees run efficiently, that reviews are fair, that documentation is complete, and that decisions are defensible. But more than that, you are the translators of ethical principles into practical systems. You stand between policy and practice, between ambition and accountability. Without your competence, meticulous eye for detail, and ethical sensibility, research ethics committees would not be able to function with excellence. Let's then move to the second idea. RECAs embody ethical stewardship by caring for the dignity of research participants, communities, and animals, while safeguarding the integrity of the research ecosystem. As Research Ethics Committee administrators, you safeguard ethical principles and you act as a guardian of trust between researchers, participants, and society. Let me return to that phrase, a bridge between knowledge and justice. Knowledge in its raw form is powerful, but power without ethics can be dangerous. Justice, on the other hand, demands that power be used responsibly, that the benefits and burdens of research be distributed fairly, that no voice be silenced, no participant be exploited, no data be mishandled. As Research Ethics Committee administrators, you are that bridge. Through your service to the research ethics committees and research producing organizations, you play a crucial role in promoting knowledge generation guided by conscience. You are the face of the Research Ethics Committee, the first point where ideals meet implementation. In your pre-screening of applications, you remind researchers that the question, can we do this, must always be followed by the far more important question, should we do this? You demonstrate the enduring truth that progress means little if it is not built on respect for persons, beneficence, and justice. You are the quiet diplomats of research ethics, diffusing conflict with empathy, stewarding resources with care, managing time with consistency, and negotiating outcomes that honor both science and humanity. Let us move to the third idea. Research Ethics Committee administrators are responsible for shaping their own futures. And I want to put emphasis on this specific idea. So you are responsible for shaping your own futures. Thus, you must take deliberate action to create the futures you want. What makes today so special is not just that you successfully completed the RECA training course. It is that you are part of a recognized profession. The RECA training program has formalized what we have known for years, that excellence in ethics administration requires skill, knowledge, and judgment. You have studied governance frameworks, mastered review systems, learned the nuances of national and international regulations, and developed the leadership qualities required to coordinate complex committees. These are not clerical tasks, they are professional competencies. You are data managers and policy interpreters and creators. You are project coordinators and ethical advisors. You are systems thinkers who understand that good research, administration, and management is not just about compliance. It is about cultivating a culture of integrity. As research becomes, as Francis also said, increasingly complex and global, the demand for professionals will continue to grow. Institutions are beginning to realize that without effective ethics administration, the entire research ecosystem is at risk of inefficiency, of reputational harm, or worse, of ethical failure. Think about it. Every ethical approval that passes through your desk is more than a form. It is a human story waiting to unfold. It could be a clinical trial that brings hope to patients. It could be a social study that amplifies the voices of the marginalized. It could be an innovation that changes how we live, work, or heal. And each one of those stories begins with your commitment to thoroughness, fairness, and accountability. Today, as we celebrate your achievement, remember that you are pioneers. You have the power to define what ethical excellence truly means in practice. Go forth and mentor others, shape policies, streamline processes, and above all, remind the world that ethics is not a constraint on research, but it is actually its very heartbeat. Embrace continuous professional growth and let your journey inspire those who follow you. If you have not yet done so, consider gaining formal recognition through the International Professional Recognition Council, cementing your role as a leader in this evolving field. The future of research ethics administration is bright, but it will also be demanding. Artificial intelligence, genetic data, and digital surveillance are raising new ethical questions that we have never faced before. And once again, it will be you, the RECAs, who help navigate these changes at the heart of the Research Ethics Committee system. In conclusion, to the graduates, congratulations. To your family, thank you for your unwavering support to our graduates. I have no doubt that your work, graduates, will contribute to shaping the future of research in Africa with knowledge and with justice. Remember, you are central figures in the architecture of research governance. You embody ethical stewardship and you are responsible for shaping your own future. Thank you for the opportunity to address you. In closing, Africa needs your competence and skills. Thank you.
Wow, Dr. Rita Vasar, thank you so much for that address. It was beautiful to hear how you highlighted the importance of what our graduates, the program that our graduates have completed. It was also very interesting to hear how research ethics has kept abreast with the advancements in technology, which is very, very important in today's age. You know what they say, if you don't keep up, you get left behind. And it's amazing to see that we are actually moving with the times. So thank you for your address. I truly appreciate you. I truly appreciate your words. And I'm sure our graduates were moved by your words. Thank you. Now, as we continue with our program, I'd like to turn our attention to a core theme: how RECA training serves as a powerful tool for building competence, confidence, and ethical leadership among research administrators. Leading this next session is Mercury Shitindo, one of our esteemed international facilitators who played an instrumental role throughout this journey. But before I hand it over to Mercury, I'd like to take a moment on behalf of EthiExpert and everyone present to extend our sincere gratitude to her and the entire team of facilitators that made this training such a success. Over the past 18 weeks, this dynamic group of experts brought together wisdom, experience, and heart, guiding the participants from all 6 countries through an enriching learning journey. Their dedication and generosity of knowledge have left a lasting impact on everyone here today. I would therefore like to ask that all the facilitators put on their cameras so we can acknowledge your presence and applaud you. Come on, cameras, guys. Okay, Mercury, where are the cameras? Thank you. Okay, do we only have one? Okay, we'll move on. Guess our facilitators are also shy, but guys, when it comes to the photos, I'm taking no prisoners. Everyone is putting on their cameras. Thanks, Sydney. Okay, cool. To each one of you, thank you for your commitment, your professionalism, and your passion for building capacity in research ethics and administration across Africa. Your collective efforts have truly shaped the success we are celebrating today. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to hand over to Mercury to share her reflections on the RECA training as a tool for enhancing competence. Over to you, Mercury.
Thank you so much, thank you very much. Just before I get into that, I want to ask Sydney, thank you so much for being here. Are you able to just 1 minute or even 30 seconds introduce yourself just before I get into the significance of why? And if you're not ready for that, that's okay. I
would
want
you like
just to
Sydney to put on his
your
camera?
presence, and I would have loved for him to say something, to just say something about himself, for 30 seconds or so.
Sydney, could you kindly put on your camera and join us and maybe give us an address for about 30 seconds, just telling us about yourself and your experience, please. Welcome, Sydney.
Good afternoon, colleagues. Thank you, Mercury, for putting me on the spot. Firstly, congratulations to our first cohort of professionals in the field of research ethics and integrity. I think over the course of the couple of weeks that we shared together, you all have become experts in research ethics and research integrity, especially the conversations that we had around promoting responsible conduct of research and how important that is at our universities, not only to ensure that policies are in place, but also to ensure that there is protection for our research participants. And this opportunity you have used to gain the insights and to gain the knowledge, going back to your institutions where you can apply what we have shared over the last couple of weeks. I think all of you by now know the 4 ways to promote research integrity: policy development, policy enforcement, education, and leadership. Those 4 ways of promoting research integrity is instilled in you, and I believe that you will become our future research ethics managers, and I'm looking forward to working with you in that capacity in the future. Well done to all of you.
Thank you, Sydney. See what we would have missed, We've taken away 4 things. I hope you noted that down. Thank you so much. So, really, it's a pleasure to be here today at this celebration of growth and perseverance and professional excellence. I'm saying perseverance because, with the work that we all do, curating like 6 hours a week plus assignment times is not easy. It's not easy. It's perseverance. There are many times I believe some of us just wish that the training can be postponed or 1 hour less or something like that. So it's truly great to see that we are the first cohort, and we are this is not just a training, we are reshaping the practice of research ethics across Africa. And when we talk about RECA, that is Research Ethics Committee Administrators, of course, we are also talking about the invisible backbone of ethical research. We're talking about that work that we do, that people rarely recognize. And because of that, we find that there is no specific training that has been given. Yet, this is a very critical role, as we had Dr. RECA say. And you are the people who are ensuring that principles like justice, respect, beneficence are not just ideas that are abstract, but these are daily practices, because this is what you also do in your work. You ensure this is in every protocol, every consent form, every decision made in the review room. So this particular program is recognized this particular program has recognized something that we often overlook, the ethical importance. And it's not overlooked just in Africa, it's overlooked elsewhere globally. That ethical governance depends not only on a strong committee, but also on strong systems and competent administrators to sustain them. The training, this particular training was never meant just to do tick box exercises. In ethics, we really discourage, just the idea of having it as a tick box exercise, but it's designed as a capacity building framework, one that blends knowledge, reflection, and practice, enhancing just not your own competence, but then we use knowledge in terms of the content that you learn and also your mindset. You realize you also were doing leadership training in between, capacity building, things like that. So some of the dimensions that I would love to leave us with, of this particular competence that I would love for you to take home with is, number one, technical competence. You have strengthened your understanding of ethical principles, regulatory frameworks, data protection, and procedural backbone of review systems. You have also been able to learn to read between the lines of a protocol, and I think you know what that means. Sometimes protocols come and they look very well written and all that, but then there's normally just that one thing that you will pick out, and you're picking it out simply because of what you have been able to learn, what you have been able to get sensitized. So you ask yourself, what is at stake for participants, and what structures of power are at play? And that is a question which you always ask. Number two, we're speaking about operational competence. You've also developed skills to manage submissions, coordinate reviews, communicate decisions, and document with precision. And you have been able to take some of the trainings. You'd be asking yourself, why do I need to learn about, customer service, how to communicate with partnership and things like that. But this operational excellence ensures that ethics committees are not just functional, but trusted, efficient, and responsive. And thirdly, and lastly, and most importantly, the ethical and relational competence. Perhaps you might wonder why we are doing a lot of trainings across Africa, but it's also because we come from a continent that has a very high diversity, different cultural values, and we are learning that competence is also in competence in ethics is about character. It's also about fairness, confidentiality, having empathy and courage. And why would you say courage? It's the courage to be able to uphold ethical standards even when it's uncomfortable. And you realize you might be the 1 out of 5 people who is standing for something different, and you might just be tempted to go with the flow. But then after this training that you need to be able to stand your ground simply because of who or what you're protecting. When we combine all of this, we look at it as not just a training program, but a professional identity, as you have been told. You're now part of a growing community of ethical governance practitioners across Africa that continues to elevate the standards and trust in research oversight. So this graduation is not the end. Please don't look at it as an end. It is a transition point from learning to leadership as you return to your institutions. I invite you to think about how you can strengthen your institutional review board systems. We did have very nice ideas in your capstone projects. Please don't let them remain on paper. You can work with the others, collaborate, even not within just your space, in your institutions, and implement some of those ideas that came from your learning in how you can be able to reshape how you do work, be able to also mentor the next generation of RECA professionals. And this I would also be able to, to request the ethics part team if they can be able to also have an alumni, to have a way in which they can also be mentoring the next coming cohorts. It's also an opportunity for growth. And lastly, being able to continue building bridges across, between ethics, science, and society, as we've been told. we all know that ethics is not static. It involves around what is going on every day, what we live, and there are new frontiers like digital health and that demand that research administrators be adaptable and forward thinking, and that is who you're becoming. So to each of you, congratulations. You have demonstrated not just competence, but commitment. And I see us having a future of ethical research in Africa that depends on people like you who are organized and skilled and grounded in values. May you carry forward what you have learned here into every decision, every review, and every opportunity to make research more ethical, equitable, and impactful. Thank you, and congratulations once again. I'm giving you back the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mercury. I just want to say we truly appreciate what you and your team have accomplished with our grads, the dedication, the time, and I acknowledge that you said it wasn't easy. I am aware that there were late nights, there were public holidays that were missed, weekends, and I just want to say to every graduate, every facilitator, we thank you so much for sacrificing that time in order to invest in our people. You know, I really appreciate you. Now we turn to the voices that make today special. Our graduates. Please join me in welcoming two representatives from the cohort of 2025, Chinonzo Ugwe and Feziwe Masileni, to share the online stage with me. They will be sharing their reflections on the RECA journey. Can our grads put their screens on, please? The cameras on, please. Hi, Feziwe. Can Shinonzo also put his screen on, please? Is he with us? Thank you. Feziwe, we'll start with you. Kindly tell us about your reflections throughout this journey. How did it, I'm sure you've prepared something. How did it feel? Take us through what you went through.
Thank you so much, Amma. I wish I had prepared something, but I didn't. Firstly, I'd like to say good afternoon to everyone. My name is Feziwe Mseleni. I am from South Africa, within Northwest University. I serve there as the coordinator for research ethics and research integrity. So when I was selected to say something on behalf of my peers, was not sure if I needed to prepare a presentation or what, but I'm just going to speak from my heart and see how it goes. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to the Expect team for giving us this wonderful opportunity. When I think back, when I started in the field of research ethics and integrity, I didn't have any plan to actually be here, but I was motivated and inspired by a group of colleagues from HSRC who actually told me about, the research ethics and why is it important, and how it goes. People like Dr. Christa Vansel and Ms. Kutso Sitole. So the reason why I'm reflecting on this is because I learned research ethics by doing it. So I would like to applaud the Expect for actually closing this gap. As RECAs, we were not really given, that space of being taught what is it that you're going to do, because research, being RECA is different from a normal administration. It requires a certain expertise. So thank you so much to the Expect for closing this gap and for giving us this opportunity. and to our facilitators who have worked with us tirelessly and who have also have given us beautiful tools to actually lead in the space of research ethics and research integrity. Thank you so much. You have given us the tools to actually enhance responsible conduct, not only within our institution, but also within Africa. And to my peers, we have been given an opportunity and tools to actually ensure ethical responsibility or responsible conduct within our institution. Yes, it was not easy. I remember when we were writing the exams, I could hear on the background, they were like, like it was difficult. The capstone, with my team, we even had late night meeting trying to get our capstone together, the capstone project. Even on holidays, I remember we would also have to sit, because the RECA training continued from every day, every Thursday and Friday from 2 to 4:30. So it was very hectic. And considering that also, this space that we are in, it's forever busy. There is absolutely no time where you say, no, I have time to do this. You have to push through. So congratulations to us. We actually made it. We pushed through our busy schedules. We made sure that we grabbed this opportunity and we are here. And now that we have done that, let us continue with ensuring leadership in ethics, and also collaborating and also continuing to learn, because as much as the ethics aspect has given us the foundation, unfortunately our space requires us to continually enhancing ourselves with certain skills that needs to ensure that when we guide our researchers within our institution, we are able to do that. Thank you.
Wow, Feziwe, you might have not prepared something, but you certainly delivered a beautiful address on your reflection. So I have to congratulate. I had to say something. It was lovely. Thank you very much for honoring us with that. And congratulations on the hard work and your achievement.
Thank
Now
you.
over to you, Chinonzo. We are happy to hear from you now.
Hello, good afternoon, our distinguished faculty, fellow graduates, and the esteemed ethics part team, and those from African Bioethics Network. It's a great honor to be here, not only as a graduate of the RECA program, but also as ambassador of this program. Over the course of our training, we have encountered rigorous learning, insightful discussion, practical tools that broadens our understanding of ethical leadership oversight. The experience has changed our thinking, strengthened our professional values, and equipped us with skills that we carry into our various institutions, communities, and national research system. This program has not only expanded my capacity, but also deepens my commitment to fostering integrity, transparency, accountability, and research environment back home here. We intend to apply the knowledge we gained in various ethical review processes, support research governance structures, and mentor our colleagues and future researchers. We now return as ambassadors of the principles we have learned, ready to influence policies, shape practices, and uphold ethical excellence. We also hope to inspire more professionals in our various countries from Nigeria, Malawi, South Africa, and Sub-Saharan Africa. Our region stands to benefit greatly from such capacity strengthening initiative, and I encourage all institutions and stakeholders to support and sponsor future candidates. As we move forward, we kindly remind the program leadership and the partners of the importance of continued support, especially in sponsoring our capstone projects, which we have set the budget. Sponsoring it will go a long way to serve as a tangible expression of what we have learned and platform for real-world impacts. To Ethics Part and the African Bioethics Network, we say thank you very much for your vision, dedication, and unwavering commitment to ethical capacity development, not only in Africa, but globally. Your efforts of shaping future individuals and professionals, institutions, and the entire research system, we deeply appreciate the opportunity to learn under your guidance. To my colleagues, I say congratulations. To my fellow graduates. We have gone through the grinding and draining of many unsleepless nights, leaving our professional bases, having challenges and surmounting all. And at the onset, we are able to make it this far. I say congratulations to all of us, and thank you for all who made it to this wonderful location. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that address. I truly appreciate it. And congratulations once again to you as well and the rest of the team. I'm not going to stop saying congratulations to the grads because this is your moment and you deserve it and you've put in the effort. So please forgive me for continuously saying congratulations. We now turn our program to, I'm going to, please join me in introducing our guest speaker. I'm honored to introduce Prof. Ike, a respected ethicist, thought leader, and advocate of ethical research practice. Prof, you beat me to it. I was actually also going to wear my graduation gown and opted not to, but I'm glad you did. But I'll hand it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can everyone hear me?
Can hear you this side?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. So, yes, it's in solidarity with the graduates that I dug up my own regalia, as you can see. So we can't, actually shows how seriously we take this and how happy and excited we are. So let me start by thanking the CEO of EthiExpert, Mr. Francis Combe, who actually shocked me with this task exactly a week ago. I assume that he must have found me worthy to share today's moment with everyone present. Thank you too to the executive directors of EthiExpert. I suspect that the chair of this body, Dr. Reita Vesaye, must have engineered this coup to have me do this. But I hope I can live up to the billing. So warm greetings to everyone present, all protocols observed. Today, EthiExpert is inherently using the famous declaration and is asking you, the freshly minted graduating students, to go out into the world. Someone might ask, to do what exactly? I'd like to tell you a short story, and please, especially you, the graduates, listen closely because at this point of the event, our attention span might begin to wane. But I'm going to be snappy about this. I'm not going to take much of your time. First of all, you are all aware of the foreign remittances Africans in the diaspora make to their respective countries, right? Some call it international village taxes. Okay, a Nigerian couple living in the US set up an NGO to raise some money to sink a borehole in their village to benefit the people in that part of Enugu State. So this is a real story. For the past few years, unfortunately, the couple encountered untold disappointments, from doing surveys to determine the depth of water underneath the ground, to buying equipment, drilling, etc. Every single individual, from the engineers, the site manager, bricklayers, plumbers, electricians, even relatives, friends, former classmates that the couple encountered, took advantage of the fact that they were operating from abroad, where dollar bills are plucked from the trees. You know what that means, right? The couple never gave up. Finally, they hired one Mr. Paul from a neighboring state, Benue State, as project manager, who had just graduated from Caritas University in Enugu. He majored in human management relations and was eager to get to work. It may be too early to judge because Mr. Paul is just less than 6 months into the job. But guess what? The couple's experience with him so far is like night and day in comparison to those of others before him. He never missed weekly rendering of accounts, filing of receipts of everything purchased, water dispensed to the villagers, providing almost daily updates, etc. Given his efficiency and unparalleled transparency, the couple tried to incentivize him more with something like recharge card, buying him airtime for his phone and such. To their surprise, Mr. Paul respectfully replied through a text message and said, "I really appreciate, sir, but please, sir, don't be angry or offended. You are already paying my regular salary. That should be enough. My course instructor and mentor in my human resource ethics course taught us that accepting tips like this, though a sign of appreciation and motivation, can sometimes encourage corruption. Once you start, the tendency is that you create an expectation that will likely continue. When it doesn't, then your staff will devise a means to create his own incentives. And water will start leaking from there, literally." There you have it. By the way, the couple in this story is my wife and me. In spite of my PhD in ethics, I still got a practical lesson from a neophyte. If you are still looking for what exactly you are going to do as you get into the world, the train might have left you. So please don't disappoint your lecturers and mentors because you are already loaded with all you need. As stated in the Ethics Expert Training Outcomes, by now, you fully understand your roles and responsibilities. You are up to date with the latest developments. You are equipped with necessary skills, comprehensive knowledge, and attitudes, and able to navigate the complex landscape. You come from just about all regions of Africa: Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Uganda, Mozambique, South Africa, and Malawi. But I urge you to spread your wingspan to North Africa as well. Do not devalue the mantle you've been handed today. And don't underrate the impact it will have on everyone you encounter in the course of your duties. Be they research scientists, politicians, technocrats, your boss, your colleagues, or the ordinary man in the street. Keep in mind the objective of Ethics Expert, which is to ensure that everyone in every African country can attain better health and an improved quality of life with a strong emphasis on fairness and social justice. Ethics Expert empowers the continent by promoting responsible and ethical research practices. It's Its core mission is to enhance the capacity for research ethics throughout all the 55 countries and territories in Africa. In addition, in that sense, EthiExpert is dedicated to improving the quality of life and health across Africa by promoting Africa-centered ethical research practices, ultimately saving lives and achieving better health for all. Yes, make it Africa-centered. And you'll be hearing more of this from the Africa Centers for Disease Control in the coming years. Just like Mr. Paul in the story above, each week, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what have I done in my work to improve the lives of people? Self-assessment is always the best. That assignment is for you and me. If you don't do it, no one will do it for us. On that note, let me thank you again for the great opportunity to share this exceptional moment with you all today. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Prof, and honoring us with that lovely address. And thank you for also taking us into your journey back. It's really inspiring. And I think it's so inspiring to hear what maybe challenges or obstacles people have gone through and how their thoughts were in order to get to their point, because we never know the story behind the person until it's communicated to us. So it was very thought-provoking and inspiring. And I hope the grads did listen and will take something from it in their journeys going forward. Very inspirational. Thank you so much. Cool. We are now moving on in our program to the next section of our program, and that is the most important section of the program, and that is honoring our graduates. So I'd like to call on, Prof, if you can keep your camera on. I'd also like to call on Francis Kumbe to also join us by putting his camera on. And I'm just going to communicate a few instructions for this section. So what will happen in this section of the program is, Prof will call out your name, grads. You will put on your camera in order for us to also take a picture with your certificate in the background, which our co-hosts will display. And if you would like, you can put on your mic in order to say a line or two of how you've experienced this program, or just to show this training course, or just to show gratitude, and then put off your camera once you are done. And we'll do that with each graduate. Okay, but let's be cognizant of time. We do have a bit of time, but let's keep our messages brief. So I'd like to welcome once again Prof. Ike and Mr. Francis to the online stage to honor our graduates and celebrate their achievements. So we can start with the calling of the graduates and the display of their certificates in honor of our grads who have put in so much effort and completed this program with dedication, commitment, and as you heard from the two grads who gave their testimonies, a lot of heart. Thank you. Over to you, Prof.
So let me start with there are two categories. Let me start with the gold category. The first among these is Chadza Rita, Malawi.
Rita, are you with us? Can you please put on your camera, please?
Yes, she's ready on it. Just a moment. Okay, I've put on my video, but I wonder.
I can see you, Rita.
Okay, you can see me. Okay.
Yes, we can see you. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Just a word of appreciation for the training, like just like Peziwe and Nuto has explained, the training has been an eye-opener. It's going to help us in running our activities in research, helping the researchers in implementing the research that's sound and ethically sound. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita, and congratulations. Over
Thank
to
you.
So we go on to Gumbo Anesu Malvin, Zimbabwe.
Congratulations, Anesu. Would you like to say a few words?
Sorry, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, great. Thanks. Sorry about that. I'm in a bit of a loud room. I hope y'all can just hear me, at least through the noise. First of all, thank you very much for the opportunity that was afforded to us to participate and engage with the very multifaceted, certainly multi-talented group in the first cohort. A lot of takeaways, a lot of lessons learned, at least on my part. And it's good that we're able to apply ourselves better in our day-to-days, and we're able to really effect change through initiatives such as this. So for me, I'd like to thank my classmates, facilitators, and all else involved. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. We go on to Shumba Florence Chifundo, Malawi. Congratulations, Florence.
Florence, are you with us? Florence is with us, but it seems like she's shy or looking for a place to put her camera on.
Hello.
There
she is.
Can you see me?
Yes, we can see and hear you.
Okay, thank you so much for the wonderful experience. I've learned a lot, and this has enhanced my skills, and I'll be able to provide the needed support to the researchers at MOW. And I would like to thank all my colleagues and my friends for the wonderful support during the group work and the assignments. The support was wonderful, and it has helped me to work well and also to achieve what we are celebrating today. Once again, thank you all for the support.
Congratulations.
Thank
so
you.
We go on to the next category, which is platinum category. Among them is Bruhan Sophia Tageya, Uganda. Sophia, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I am failing to have my camera on, but I am very grateful that I was part of this program. It never left me the same. I have been able to do a lot of things at my organization as a RECA administrator, and I've been able to support quite a number of people, know exactly what we are supposed to do. I gained a lot of knowledge from this, and I am really grateful, and I'll use this to continue impacting in as far as research is concerned. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once more. Next is Chisiko Christina Octavio, Mozambique. Congratulations, Christina.
Christina, are you with us?
I don't think so. I can't
No, I don't
see
think
her
so.
name.
Yeah, I didn't see her name as well. Prof, I think we can continue.
Okay. The next is the Debo Rachel, Uganda. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Rachel.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank our facilitators. I believe this achievement is not just a personal milestone, but a reflection of the collective efforts and support, the mentorship we've received throughout this journey. I'm so much humbled. And as we graduate today, I would like to remind us that we need to take up this responsibility to ensure that research conducted under our oversight continues to uphold the highest ethical standards. And I want to express my sincere appreciation to our facilitators, mentors, the institutions that have really supported this journey to make it so much enriching and inspiring. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. I urge us to continue to be the ambassadors of the ethical research practice in our institutions and beyond. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. The next is Duplessis Gideon, South Africa. Congratulations, Gideon.
I don't see Gideon's name on the list of participants. Is he with us? Okay.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations, Gideon. Prof, I think we can continue.
The next on the list is Huwani Loveness Nombato, South Africa. Congratulations, Loveness.
Good afternoon, colleagues. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, and see you too.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I would just like to say thank you to Epi Expect for this opportunity, and I hope that many more people get to benefit from this opportunity. And yeah, I don't have many words other than to say thank you for this opportunity. Thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next one is Koza Mosima, Vanessa, South Africa. Congratulations, Mosima.
Mosima is
You are
with us?
muted. Yes, she's muted though.
Mosima, kindly put on your camera if possible. And if you'd like to say a few words.
Her camera is on, but she's muted. We can't hear you.
Okay,
There you go. All right. Yes, we can hear you
Thank
now.
you so much. Thank you so much. I don't have a lot of words to say. My colleagues have said it all. I appreciate so much the opportunity that we got. We've learned so much. We've already started implementing a whole lot in terms of collaboration, policies, and just the mere attitude of how a RECA should be. So I would like to thank Ethnic Expect for this, and thank the facilitators as well as the administrators for following up on us. Thank you so much, colleagues.
Congratulations. The next is Manuel Ashwin Sherman, South Africa. Congratulations, Ashwin.
It doesn't seem like Ashwin is with us today.
Okay.
Congratulations, Ashwin.
Congratulations in absentia. The next is Mseleni Fezwe Koliswa, South Africa. Congratulations, Fezwe.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Thank you so much. Yes, I don't have anything to say, but to say just thank you.
Congratulations. The next is Sochera Tiferangi Fach, Malawi. Congratulations, Tiferangi.
Hello. Thank you so much, the organizers, for organizing the online graduation. And I'm happy that I'm part of it. And thank you so much for the knowledge that you imparted to me. And it has helped me to improve my knowledge and skills. Thank you.
Congratulations. The last but not the least on my list here is Ugu Chinonso Adolphus, Nigeria. Congratulations, Chinonso.
Chinonso, if you could please put on your camera and if you want to say a few words as well.
He doesn't seem to be connected.
Yeah, it seems like he's not with us anymore. But
So,
congratulations.
I conclude by saying collective congratulations to every graduate and how happy we are to be part of this occasion.
Congratulations. So before we conclude this section of the program, I'd like us all to give a warm applause to our graduates. The first cohort, 2025, concluded the RECA training program. Congratulations to you all. Now, as you had heard, before we celebrated our graduates with their certificates, there were two sections of the training program of which people completed with gold and platinum. I would now like to call on Chazrin, who was one of the administrators within the program, to explain what it meant by the two different certificates that were handed out today. Chazrin, can you please put on your camera? Hi,
Good
Chazrin.
afternoon, colleagues. Good afternoon, colleagues. I feel so honored to be part of the graduation. It's been a long journey. But we've managed to push through, and here we are today. Just to give a breakdown, everyone did extremely well. As you can see, there is no bronze category. Everyone exceeded the expectations. We went gold and platinum. So basically, gold is 80% and up, and then platinum is from 80% to 100%. Yes, that is it. I hope that makes sense. Once again, congratulations, colleagues. You did well.
Thank you so much, Chazrin. Guys, I decided to spice it up, so I called Chazrin in, and I'm sure she was shocked that I asked her to come in, but I also thought that, you know what, let's involve everyone in this celebration, you know? So thank you so much for that. Once again, congratulations to our grads. Your dedication, perseverance, and commitment have brought you to this moment, and we couldn't be prouder of each and every one of you. Great. We're finally getting to the end of our program, so please, I'm begging, stay until the end because it's time for the photo session. In the background, while you still don't have your cameras are off, you know, if there's a break while I'm speaking, you can, as you're listening, fix your hair, fix the makeup, because the photos are coming at the end of this. It's your chance to shine, and it is going to be distributed on various channels. So Who knows? You might be discovered by someone. Cool. I'd like to call on Miss Corleen van Rooyen to deliver the closing remarks. Corleen, kindly put on your camera and thank you for honoring us.
Thank you, Omar. Everything has been said already, but let me do the closing remark for us. As we bring this memorable occasion to a close today, I want to take a moment to reflect on what we are truly celebrating today. For more than 3 months, each of you has journeyed through the Research Ethics Committee Administration course. In our internal discussions, we refer to RECAT, Research Ethics Committee Administration Training. It was an experience that demanded dedication, reflection, and a genuine commitment to the principles that underpin ethical research. Today, we honored not only your completion of the program, but also the growth, insight, and professionalism that each of you demonstrated along the way. Research ethics administration is often the unseen backbone of integrity in the research process. It ensures that every study, every consent form, and every approval reflects respect for human dignity, fairness, and responsibility. Through this program, you have strengthened your ability to safeguard ethical standards, not as administrators of rules, but as guardians of trust between researchers, participants, and society. You are now equipped with the skills and knowledge to make a tangible impact, to support research ethics committees that are efficient, compliant, and principled, and to help create research environments where integrity is not an afterthought, but a foundation. To the facilitators and experts who guided this journey, thank you for your commitment. Sydney, to you and Mercury, who are still with us. I had the opportunity to listen a couple of times to you. It was so interesting. Thank you for all the effort. And in the absence of the others, also thank you to you as well. To our partners and collaborators who made this training possible, your belief in capacity development and ethical governance continues to strengthen our shared mission. And to our 13 graduates we have today, congratulations. You are the first group to complete this special RECA training with EthiExpert. You've set a high standard and built a community that we hope will continue to grow and support one another. As you move forward, remember that your certificate is not just a record of completion, it is a symbol of responsibility. The knowledge that you now hold carries the power to influence the credibility of research and the protection of human participants. Carry it with pride, but also with purpose. On behalf of EthiExpert, we thank you for your participation, your enthusiasm, and commitment to ethical research practice. It was always graveyard sessions for you, but you made the best of it. Well done. May you continue to apply what you've learned, inspire others, and uphold the values that this program stands for. Congratulations once again, and thank you for sharing this meaningful milestone with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Corleen, for those closing remarks. I truly appreciate it, and thank you for honoring our graduates. I'd like to inform you that we are nearing the end, actually at the end of our program. I'd like to thank our speakers, our guests, and most importantly, our graduates. I'd also like to thank our facilitators for all the hard work. And I'd like to ask that every single person, I told you I was going to do this, puts on their cameras for a group photo. Every single person. I told you I'm taking no prisoners. Come on, cameras on. Here we go. Going. Ooh, loving this. Come on, Rita, I'm waiting for you. Melvin, I'm waiting for you. Gloria, I'm waiting for you. Sophia, I'm waiting for you. Florence, I'm waiting for you. Mercury, I'm waiting for you.
We cannot start our videos because it's disabled by the host.
Can the host please put the videos on the other side?
It's not working as well.
Is it not working?
It's not.
Okay, we tried and we halfway succeeded, but it's better than nothing. So thank you everyone who was able to put on their cameras. With that, I'd like to inform you that this concludes the first RECA graduation ceremony. Can we mute ourselves if we are not addressing the... So congratulations to everybody, a warm round of applause. I would now like to ask, I will call out your name so everyone can now put off their cameras because we will be taking a few group photos. Lorata and Trazlin will be assisting with this. And when I call out your name or the group that you formulated part of, please put on your cameras so the team can take a photo of you. Can I ask that all our graduates who are able to put on their cameras, as well as Francis and Corleen and Mercury, put on your cameras for the group photo. Lorato, kindly let me know when the photo has been taken.
Yes, it has been. Thank you.
So much, Lorato.
Maybe everyone may smile.
Sorry?
I think everyone must smile.
Yeah, people smile. It's a celebration.
Thank you.
Let's see those teeth. Come on. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Put up your cameras. Can I please have the whole FE expert team, Francis, Corleen, and our esteemed guest, Dr. Vasahi. Prof, if you are still with us, I haven't checked the participants. Can you please put on your cameras for, as well as Mercury, can you please put on your cameras for a photo?
Thank you.
Thank you. Can our graduates all put on their cameras now? Our esteemed guest and speakers, can you please put on your cameras as well? I told you there'll be a lot of photos. We good, Lorato?
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Can you put off your cameras now? Can all the graduates and Lorato and Chazrin, can you please put on your your cameras for a photo?
Okay.
I'm taking the photo, but you look so sad, eh? You must smile.
Can we smile? Okay, so on three.
Graduation
1,
day.
2, 3. Everybody, cheese.
Cheers. Excellent. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Corleen. Okay, and now can I please have all the graduates, Mercury, and all the facilitators? Can you put on your cameras for a photo? Are we good, Lorato?
Yes, we're good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lorato. Now, I'm going to ask again one last time because I don't think you guys were smiling the last time. We are all going to put on our photos and we are all going to smile. So photos on. Last time. This is the last photo, group photo, I promise. Last one. Those who can put up their photos, because we do understand that there are technical issues. Cool. And now 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Cheese. And then one last one. On 3, everyone is going to say RECA. Okay. 1, 2, 3. RECA. Cool. Thank you so much. Loretta, are we good?
Yes, we good. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for your time this afternoon. I want to thank our guest speakers, our honored speakers, Francis, Corleen, Lerato, Chazrin, Dr. Fasahi. Thank you so much for honoring us today. We truly, truly appreciate your time. I want to thank our facilitators, Mercury, and most importantly, I want to thank our graduates. This is all because of you. We are here because of you, and we honor you, and we are so proud of you. With that, I'd like to conclude our program. And my last words is congratulations once again to the class of 2025. The future of ethical research administration is in excellent hands. Have a lovely afternoon and weekend further, and go and celebrate your achievement. With that, I adjourn this program. Thank you.
Thank you
Last thing, sorry.
all. Thank you very
One last
much.
thing. I just want to thank the FE Expert Committee for entrusting me with this obligation to MC. I'm not going to lie, I was really shocked when I was approached and a bit nervous, I know, but I was, because it's such a lovely occasion, an honorable occasion. Loretta, don't laugh, I was. But thank you so much for entrusting me with this opportunity, and I really, really am honored. Thank you.
You exceeded our expectation.
You
Thank
are
you so much.
hired.
It was great. She was great.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Amma.
you.
Thank you very
It's a
much.
pleasure.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye, colleagues.
Bye. Have a lovely afternoon.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.